On this island, every time a baby was born, one old person had to die to keep the population balanced. The island only had enough resources for 513 people. When the grandfather saw his grandson born safely, he jumped off the cliff without hesitation. He thought this would bring peace to the island. But the doctor soon found out that the woman was carrying twins. There was still one more baby in her belly. That meant one more person had to die. The island chief quickly held a meeting to decide who should die. Some people said they should let it go this time, because one extra baby would not make much difference, but others were unhappy. The outside world had been invaded by a virus. They could not break the rule of 513 people. If they broke it once, it would happen again. To solve this, the island chief announced a points elimination system. Everyone had their own score. Good actions earned points. Bad actions lost points. The person with the lowest score would be the one to die. A boy watching TV saw his name ranked third from the bottom. He was terrified. If chosen, he would be thrown into the sea. But his friend told him not to worry. His friend's mom was the island chief. She would help raise his score. The next day, the island chief gave her son's friend a way to earn points. She told the boy to share his apples with others. Because he did a good thing, he earned 10 points. His ranking went up by 1 place. Soon it was time for the final vote. The person with the lowest score was a carpenter. He had stolen something a few days ago. The islanders voted for him to die. Just when the carpenter thought he was going to die, his wife stood up and revealed a shocking truth. She said the island chief's son had often taken her to a dark room, using his mother's power. If she refused, their food supply would be cut the next month. At first, no one believed it, but more and more women stood up. They said the chief's son had done horrible things to them too. The boy began to panic. He ran to his mother and begged her to speak for him. But facing the whole village, she didn't know what to say. She had no choice but to start a vote against her son. In the end, over 400 people voted to execute him. It was clear the boy would die, but the island chief could not let her son die. She decided to exile him to the city outside the island. Since the virus was spreading there, everyone agreed. The boy was locked in a prison cell. At night, the island chief came to visit him. She gave him her gold necklace and said it was the last thing she could leave him. She hoped he could survive in the city. The next day, the boy was taken off the island by an armed team. Before leaving, he used his head to break the carpenter's nose. He still showed no regret. But once he arrived in the ruined city, he began to feel afraid. He begged the people to take him back. He said his mother would give them the best supplies. But the next second, he was beaten badly. They had disliked him for a long time. In the end, the boy was abandoned at the dock.